Now in this lesson, we're going to look at how to download and install WordPress. And to get that done, you go to the WordPress site, which is wordpress.org. And you click Get WordPress. It brings you down here and download WordPress 5.6, which is the latest version. So here, just about 15 megabytes. It saves as a zip file. You have to unzip that. I'm using WinRAR to unzip. So here you open, and this folder here, the WordPress file, you copy it, copy this folder, and you go to your Windows and look for Laragon, the Laragon folder in Windows C, so Laragon, and www folder. This directory is where all your websites will be stored. This is where you're going to paste all the websites you're building. So you paste that WordPress folder inside here. By the way, if you are working with a Mac, then you know the directory location. It's not going to be Windows C in that case. So here, you rename this to the name of the website. Let's call this WP Training. Just like we named our database. You don't have to give it the same name with your database, but it helps to remember things. So WP Training. Then now, to launch that website, let's launch our Laragon and start all services. Remember, we want to build it on local server. We want to build the website on local server. And then to install WordPress and start building your website, just come to your browser here. Open a new browser, type localhost / the folder you just pasted in your www directory, which is WP Training. Remember, that's what we named the folder. So localhost / the name of that WordPress folder that you pasted there. And this brings out the WordPress installation. So English, United States, continue. And now it tells you that you have to have all these parameters ready, database name, database username, and stuff like that in order to proceed. So just click Let's Go. So database name, remember we named our database WP Training. The username, the default username for Laragon is root. So since we haven't changed that, we still use root. And password, by default, there's no password, so we clear that. And database host, localhost, table prefix WP _. So you leave these the way they are and submit. It says run the installation. So here we are. Site title, let's call it WP Training. Let's call it that. Username, let's call this username instructor. Password, choose a strong password. So let's see this. And by the way, this is the parameter you're going to be using to log into the back end of your website anytime you want to build or work on the website. So note your username and password for every website you create. It's better you use one particular username and password for your website so that you don't keep having multiple passwords that you might tend to forget. So email, I just enter my email here and install WordPress. So that's it. WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. And indeed, we are going to enjoy. So thus far, if you have followed to this point, you have done a great job. You have actually installed WordPress. And you see how easy it is. I assure you the rest of the course is just as easy. So we're going to proceed to now familiarize ourselves with WordPress environment and now see how we can now start building the website proper. Thank you.